So I've been playing The Surge, and it's kind of one of those Dark Souls-ish inspired games, but in a sci-fi setting, gotta change it up a little bit. And so far, I'm really enjoying The Surge. I think the gameplay is a lot of fun. I really like the progression in the game, and that stuff has really been holding my interest as I've been continuing on with the game. So what's kind of cool is you get some really cool weapons. You get your staves, you get your single-armed weapons, you get a bunch of stuff like that. But one thing that I really like is, so if you keep beating on an enemy, you basically fill up an energy bar. And with this energy bar, you can use a drone that can then provide passive buffs to you or attack enemies for you. Or if you get enough, you can then get some health back, or you can take down an enemy in one hit. So you damage them up a little bit, soften them up, and then you can take them down. What's neat is you essentially take off one of their body parts. So you can go for like this stomach, rip them right in half, an arm, a leg, a head. This is not for kids, but maybe they should play it anyway because it's really fun. But so what's really cool is when one of the arms comes flying off or anything like that, you get to then pick up that equipment, and then now you get to have it for yourself, and you can then go craft it. I like that. It's kind of neat. It's like, oh, I need a new pair of legs. How about yours? Ah, new face? Perfect. You're handsome. It's gonna be mine. But what I really like about the energy system is it just adds this other layer to this Dark Souls-ish kind of formula to it. And it you gotta strategize a little bit in how you're using it, because it can come in handy. It's like, ooh, do I take down this guy, get some more arms, or do I use it to get some health? Or maybe I use my drone to take out some enemies. There's a lot of stuff going behind there, and I do like that. Now, if you played a Souls game, you'll be right at home with The Surge, especially with the areas. They feel very interconnected. One of my favorite things about playing these types of games is being able to run around the map, and then when you start opening up doors, you're like, oh, hey, that leads back over here. I like the shortcuts. It's like, oh, we're all interconnected. We are one. It's pretty cool. It's neat, and I always kind of like that about these games. It gives it a kind of, Metroidvania feel to it. What I've also enjoyed too is some of the armors in the game and how they look. They're really cool looking. And I will say, kind of the way I look at Surge and how I felt while I've been playing this game is that, yeah, the combat is very familiar if you've played, say, like Dark Souls, Nioh, Bloodborne, or anything like that. Not as weighty. I would say less weighty than those games, with kind of the aesthetic of Dead Space a little bit. So they kind of fuse those two together to kind of make one game, and it's pretty good. I've encountered a couple bosses. I've enjoyed the boss fights. They have kicked my ass, but you do need to memorize some of the patterns. And I will say that even though they may kick your ass a couple times, it is really satisfying when you get to take them out, and when you've learned, that's how I'm supposed to take him out. Or, I have to go here and that's what I have to do. Or, oh crap, a second phase. I haven't seen this since the NES days. So that's kind of cool. Overall, this has turned out to be a pretty underrated game. I felt like this came out, no one really talked about it, no one is talking about it, but I've heard murmurs that more DLC for this game is coming out later out this year, so more Surge, as of right now, is a pretty good thing because I am enjoying it. And it's from the guys that made Lords of the Fallen, which had a bunch of stability issues, at least for me when I played the game. It crashed a lot. Here, I haven't really had any crashes, so I've enjoyed that. It looks like they've improved, and you gotta commend the studio on that. So, let me know, have you played The Surge? Are you enjoying it? Have you not enjoyed it? Do you not like it? Do you like it? What do you like about it? Is it neat? Do you like that you can take off people's faces and then wear them like Hannibal Lecter? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe. I'll see you next time.